Hello students, welcome to Power Tutorials. So let's continue our live sessions on the math sample question paper solution. So and today we're going to cover chapter 13, which is of statistics chapter. So first we'll cover the formulas related to this, and then we'll cover the questions which are mentioned in the sample paper. Okay, so this sample statistics chapter, the concepts is very easy, only three concepts which are mode. Okay, so before that let me just confirm whether audio is fine. Okay, so as I mentioned, total we have three formulas which are mode, median and mean. So we have to just remember those three formulas and we can solve any question related to this. So first we'll cover the three formulas, and the weightage from this chapter is around 4 to 6 marks. Okay, so mostly you'll get at least one 4 marks or 5 marks for sure. Okay, from this chapter, and at least 1 or 2 MCQs or 1 2 marks question given, but this 1 4 mark question and 1 5 mark question are mandatory from this chapter. Okay, so that's why if you cover these three formulas like mean, median and mode, how to find for discrete series, then we can solve, at least confidently we can get 4 or 5 marks from this chapter in your board exam. Okay, so let's see the main the three formulas for mean, mode and median, and then one relation between all three. So first we'll cover about mean. So if we have like a random series like 1 2 okay 1 2 3 4 and so on, and if they ask you, suppose 10 I have it, so total 10 numbers. If I ask you what is the mean of this, then we have to find the simple formula, which is sum of all, that is sigma x by n. This is for normal, but if they ask you for discrete series, then we have different formulas. So for that, what you have to use is, we have total three methods. One is the normal method, assumed mean method. First is standard method. Second is assumed mean method. And third is step deviation method. So as per last year, step deviation method is not there. Assumed mean method is present. The standard method. For standard method, the formula is easy, which is sigma fi xi by sigma fi. Assumed mean method, the formula is a plus sigma fi di by sigma fi. And for step deviation, the formula is little similar to assumed mean method, which is again a plus sigma fi ui by sigma fi into h is separate. Here d is xi minus a, where a is the assumed mean, which is here same value, whereas here ui is xi minus a by h. Okay, so assumed mean method will try to cover, at least I think one question should be there from the sample question paper. This method will try, and I'll also show you this method, and I will show that both the answers will be same. Okay, this, if they haven't mentioned in the question paper, they have to solve using this method or which method, then you, based upon your choice, you can choose assumed mean method or standard deviation method. And the standard method, standard, if the numbers are high, then the frequency values are high, then the xi values are high, then the calculation will be little lengthy. So this way they suggest to use assumed mean method, or else if possible you can also use step deviation method. Okay, then we have median formulas. So median for random numbers, if I say 3, okay, same series, if I'll take 1 2 3 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I take here, the what is the median is nothing but the mid value simply. So here 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So here the mid values are 5 and 6. Okay, so if we have 2 in mid value, so simply it is 5 plus 6 by 2. Okay, for this case it is 5.5. But if you have only one mid value, then simply that mid value is nothing but median. Okay, what about discrete? Here the for series kind of questions, then how to find it? So for this we have to understand, we have one more concept called cumulative frequency, which is called CF. So cumulative frequency is sum of all frequencies for the particular value. If I say like F table is something like 2, 3, 5, 8 and so on, then CF values will be starting will be same 2, but the next value will be 2 plus 3, which is 5, or 5 plus 5, which is 10, 10 plus 8, which is 18. In this way the CF values will go on. Okay, so you have to use this CF we have to add one extra column, which is CF. F value we already have it, and X value will we already have it. So this and then you have to use CF. And median, as I told you, we had the, suppose we have 100 values or 100 students, then 50th student will be the median class, I mean the class which we have to consider. Okay, so then the formula is simple. It is L plus n by 2 minus CF by F into H. Okay, so n is the total number of the calculations is one is, what is CF? CF is 1 before, suppose this is a median class, then 1 before CF will, 1 before CF will be the this value, and F is the frequency of the particular median class, and H is the class interval. Like if I say like 10 to 20 we have here, then 10 will be the H value. Okay, this is for median. It's about mode formula. So for mode, if they for random numbers like 2, 3, 3 and so on, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6, then for this type of series, how to find the mode? It is easy, most repeated value. Most repeated value will be nothing but mode for this type of series. Whereas for discrete, for the table formula kind of thing, then we have the formula called L plus F1 minus F0 by 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. Okay, so for mode there is no need for cumulative frequency, only for median cumulative frequency is important. Here the mode, as I told you, the most repeated or the most frequency value is nothing but mode here, whereas for median I told you the mid value, whereas for mode most repeated value, or else the highest number of frequency will be the mode. So here F0, F1 is modal frequency, F0 is preceding one, and F2 is succeeding. Okay, so whoever have joined, if you want the solutions for previous 12 chapters, then you can also check my live section in my channel. There I have kept all the videos. At the same time, if you want, you can also check my playlist sample paper solution. So there you can find all the videos as well. Okay, then you have one more definition between relation between mode, median and mean, which is nothing but mode is equal to 3 median minus 2 mean. So this is the last formula from this chapter. If you remember this 4, that is enough, then you will definitely get 5 to 6 marks in your board exam from statistics chapter. Okay, this is very easy, I can say that, because no relations, no nothing, just only 3 formulas and one simple relation. Okay, now let's see the sample paper and let's solve the questions which are there in it. Okay, we have an MCQ 17th question related to this statistics, so we'll solve that. So let's see the question. The saying that median of 9 distinct observations is 25. So we have 9 observations, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and for this the median is saying as 25. Okay, what is median for 9 distinct observations irrespective of the values? So what I can say, it will be 9 means it will be nothing but the mid value, which is this one. Okay, so now there, what is the second condition? If each observation of the set is increased by 2, so now for all these are increased by 2, so definitely this value also will be increased by 2. For suppose previously it is x, now this becomes x plus 2. So rest all will be also increased by 2, but doesn't matter, because as I told, for median, for lambda numbers I told you how to find. If it is like this, then it is nothing but the sum of two mid values. If it is only one mid value, then that mid value is nothing but median. So here we have 9 observations, so definitely this is the mid value, and this is increased by 2 because every value is increased by 2. So what is the median now of the new set? It will be x plus 2, or here I can say 20.5 plus 2 will be the value, or else if they ask you, they haven't asked you the number, simply saying it is increased or decreased, so it is increased by 2. Why? Because the mid value is increasing by 2, definitely the median also will be increased by 2. Okay, let's see if any 4 marks or 5 marks is present, because as I told you, from this chapter 1 4 marks or 1 5 marks will come for sure. Okay, we don't have 4 marks, we only have 5 marks question, so which is 35th question, and we have an option as well. Okay, we'll solve one by one. Let's solve a part. So what is mentioned in the question? If the mode of the following distribution is 55, then find the value of x, hence find the value of mean. Okay, so simply first we need to use mean mode formula, calculate the value of x, and then we have to substitute that x value here, and then we need to find the value of mean as well. Okay, so let's start by drawing a table first. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay, I'll try to write it here. So it is 0 to 15, 15 to 30, 30 to 45, 45 to 60, 60 to 75, and 75 to 90. I'll draw in the next table because it is little congested here. 0 to 15 to 75 to 90. Okay. Intervals 0 to 15, 15 to 30, 30 to 45, 45 to 60, and 60 to 75. So what are the fi values? 10, 7, x 15, 10, 7, x 15, 10 and 12. So we have one more, which is 75 to 90. Okay, we have these values, and then we have exercise 10. Okay, we need to find the mean value also, so let's write xi values. So for xi, it is nothing but the midpoint, which is 7.5, so 22.5. Then we have 37.5, 52.5, 67, 67.5. The last is 82.5. Okay, so let's solve the mean mode value first, and then for mean I will use assumed mean method. So not that much bit, but still assumed mean method will be easy to solve. So assumed mean method I will use a value. So here I will use the mean value as between values. So I will assume this as a mean value. Okay, you can assume this one or this one, both you will get the same value, final answer. Okay, so here I am using assumed mean method, so I have to use xi minus a. Okay, so 7.5 minus 37.5 is minus 30, this becomes minus 15, this will be 0, and again 15, 30 and 45. xi minus a we have done. Now I have to multiply into fi, because this I told you this is di, now this will be di fi. So di is this one, fi is this one, so 10 minus 30 into 10 is minus 300, 15 into 7, 105, minus 105, this will be 0, 15 15s 225, 30 times 300, 45 into 12 we have to do, 12 5 is 66, 12 4 is 48, 48 plus 6 54. Okay, we have to add all this, and then we have to add all frequencies as well. Okay, but before that let's find the x value. For that we have to use the mode formula. So I'll use the mode value first. So mode, what they have provided, mode is how much? 55. So first we will write the formula, because formula also carries half mark weightage. So mode formula first, mode is equal to L plus f1 minus f0 by 2f1 minus f0 minus f2 into h. So L value for modal, total values are 90, so the modal class will be 45. I am assuming this is a modal class. Okay, so it will be 30 plus wait, I'm sorry. Okay, so here if you notice, what is the highest frequency? So if you compare these values, 15 is the highest frequency, so this is the modal class. As I told you, for discrete most repeated value, the highest frequency will be the modal class. So here the L value is the second table, which is this one. This is the modal class. 45 to 60 is a modal class. Why? Because it has the highest frequency. Okay, so 45 will be the L value, plus f1 is the frequency of that particular model class, which is 15, minus f0 is x by 2f0, which is 30 minus x, minus f2 value is the succeeding, which is 10. H is nothing but the difference of the class interval. So here the class interval is 15, 30 to 45, that's why it is 50. Okay, so let's solve this. The mode value they have provided, how much? 55. So let's write it. 55 is equal to 45 plus 15 minus x by 20 minus x into 15. So if I move 45 to the left side, it will become 55 minus 45, which is 10. So 10 is equal to 15 minus x by 20 minus x into 15. 5 2's, 5 3's. I'm doing here itself. 2 by 3 is equal to 15 minus x by 20 minus x. So this becomes 40 minus 2x is equal to 45 minus 3x. So let's move numbers to one side and other numbers, x terms to the one side. So if I move 3x to the other side, it becomes x. 45 minus 5 is 5. So I got the x value as 5. Okay, now I will substitute this x value here. Okay, now let's add all the frequency values. 10 plus 7 is 17, 17 plus 5, 22, 22 plus 5, 37, 37 plus 10, 47, 47 plus 12, 59. Okay, we got the sigma fi value as 59. Now let's add all three. So 300, okay, I'll add it here. This is sigma fi dA. Okay, so minus 300 minus 105. So this will get minus 405. What about if these three? 840, 840 and 1025. So 1025 minus 405. 52625. Okay, now let's substitute the formula, get the mean value. So we have used assumed mean method. So mean assumed how much? 37.5. So it is 37.5 plus sigma fi di, how much? 625. Sigma fi is how much? 59. So let's divide and get some approximate value. 15 ones are 59. 35.350, 59 5 if I do 5 is 25. Okay, 59 5, so let's see it. 5 5 is 25, 29. Okay, 59 5 is 295. So we'll get 55. Stop it. So it is 37.5 plus 1.5, then it is 550 here. So 59 nines I have to do, because 59 tens is 590. So 59 nines, and 9s are 81, 8, 9 5s are 45, 45 plus 8, 45 plus 8, 33, 45 plus 8, 53. Yeah. Okay, 1.59, let's add it. So this you will get 37.5 plus 1.59, you will get 9, 5 plus 5, 10. It is 48.09 we are getting. So this value is closer to 48.09 value. Okay, so you have to follow all these steps and you have to do it to get this approximate answer. So hope you understood how to find mode first and get the x value. So till x value you will get 2 marks. Where is this? Yeah, this whole steps will get 2 marks, and this mean calculation will get 3 marks. This whole will get 2.5 mark. The mean calculation of the starting L values and H values, those values will get half mark. These values, this formulas and all, okay, so this values total will get 2.5 mark, and the mean calculation will get 2.5 mark. Okay, let's move to the next question. This is B part. A part is done. Let's go to the B part. So B, they are asking about median question. So definitely for 5 marks there can be cases they can ask you. In most of the previous year question papers I have seen, so they will ask you to either A or B have to solve, and as mentioned we have to solve only one, either A or B, whichever you feel confident, and if you solve both also you'll get only marks for first one, you'll not get marks for second question. So that's why whichever you feel much confident, solve that question first, and if you feel if you want to solve the second part as well just for your satisfaction, then you can solve it, but still the second question will not be considered for marking. Okay, so let's prepare the table for this and then we'll solve using our median formula. So here if you notice we have the table instead of like the ranges they have provided you in this way. It is less than 140, less than 145, less than 150, less than 155, less than 160, less than 165. They have provided number of girls are nothing but the frequency value. Okay, and total sigma fi also provided, which is 51. Okay, if you add also you'll get the total values. Okay, if you notice the total value is about 51 because the sigma fi they have value they have provided, which is 51. Find the median of the girls. If the mode is provided, then also finding the mean formula using empirical. What is empirical formula? Mode is equal to 3 median minus 2 mean. So using this you have to find the value of mean as well, but using this because the mode value they have provided, but still we need to just first get the value of median. For that we have to draw the table. So this is class interval and we have frequency. They provided a number of girls. From that we will find the frequency. Okay, I'll write the number of girls also separately. Okay, let's try all the tables. Right. Frequency, number of girls, which is fi. Okay, so this they have provided height, number of girls. So from this I will find out what is Ci and then frequency, and then we'll use our formula to get the respective answer. Okay, so what is the height they have provided? Less than 140, 45 to 165. I'll simply use symbol less than 140, less than 145, 150, 155, 160, 165. Okay, so what is the number of girls they have provided? 4, 11, 29, 40, 46, 51. 4, 11, 29, 40, 46, 50. Okay, so Ci less than 140 they have provided, so I'll simply write 0 to 140. or else okay, we can also find from here 140 to 145, and then 145 to 150, 150 to 155, 155 to 160, 160 to 165. Okay, so for less than 140 they have provided the value which is 4. Okay, so here number of girls nothing but the cumulative frequency also, so there is no need to find the another table which is of cumulative frequency because they have already provided cumulative frequency. Okay, so then we have to subtract 4 from this 11 because 0 to 140 we have already written 4, so this should be 7, and then 29 minus 11 we have to do to get only the values between 145 to 190, so which is 18. 40 minus 29 we have to do because still 150 we don't know the values, so it will be 11, again 6, again 5. So I'm giving you how to find these frequency values because just understand, no need to think about formula, no need to think about which subtraction you have to do. If you understand what is the concept behind, then you can easily understand how to solve it. So it is less than 140, they have already told you 4. So what will be 140 to 145? So it is simply that 11 minus 4 if I do, I'll get only the values between 140 to 145. Same as here, less than 145 it is 11. I want 145 to 150. So I have to subtract 29 minus 11 to get the values between 145 to 150. Okay, so now we got all the values. What is the median? How many values are present? 51. 51, what is the mid value? Mid value is 25.5. So around 25 or 26, 20.5.5 cannot be the value. So let's consider 26 where it is. So 26, if you notice, it is present at this point. Less than 150, you will find 29 values. So that value is nothing but the model class. Sorry, median class. And repeating how to find the median class is simply wherever the n by 2 value is present, in that value will be the median class. So here the total number of values of girls at 51. So the median will be 25 or 26, 25.5 is the exact value, but girl cannot be 0.5 or somewhere, it will be exact number. So 25, 26 you can consider here. That 25, 26 is present in at this, which class interval it is present at this point. Okay, because till 29 it is present under this. We have the 26 which is here itself. Okay, now let's solve the formula using median. What is median formula? L plus n by 2 minus Cf by f into h. What are the values? L value here it is 145, n by 2, n we already have which is 51 by 2. Cumulative frequency is not the cumulative frequency of this class, you have to get the cumulative frequency of the preceding class. Okay, so then it is 11 by frequency. What is the frequency for this? Frequency is this one, not 29. Okay, frequency is this table which is 18 into h is nothing but the interval difference. So here it is there 140 to 150 which is 5. Okay, so this becomes 145 plus 51 by 2 is 25.5, 25.5 minus 11 is 14.5 into 5 by 18. Okay, let's go to the next step. 145 plus 14.5 into 5 by 18. So let's solve 145, 14.5 into 5, 5 5 is 25, 2, 5 2 is 5 4 is 20, 22, 5 1 is 5, 6 7. So we'll get 72.5. So 145 plus 72.5 by 18. 18 fours, 18 fours is 72 only. Okay. 18 3s of 6 of 48. Yes, 18 3s of 48. 16 3s 48. 83 is 54. 18 2s you have to do. 18 2s 36. 14. 140 we have to consider. 140 means 18 table 140. 18 sevens 56, 5, 27, 7, 145, 18, I get 144. Okay, somewhat nearer to 8. Okay, I can say like closer to 4.03. So it is 145 plus 4.03, which is 149.03 is the value of median. So now we got the value of median. Now using empirical formula we need to find the value of mean, because mode values are provided. Mode is how much? 148.05. I'll write the equation first. Mode is equal to 3 median minus 2 mean. So mode is how much I provided? 148.05. Substitute that value. 3 median. So median how much we got? 149.03 minus 2 into mean. Now we need to find the value of mean. So simply mean is equal to 140, okay, 3 into 149.03 minus 148.05 by 2. I just moved 2 mean to the other side and 148.05 to the right side. Okay, so let's solve this. 3 3s are 9, 3 0s are 0, 3 9s are 27, 2, 3 4s are 12, 13, 14, 1, 3 1s are 3, 4, minus 148.05 by 2. Okay, so 447.09 and 148.05. So this becomes 4017, so 9, 3, so again 9, this becomes 3, so it is 299.04 by 2. So 2 1s 2s, 2 4s are 8, 19, 2 9s are 18, 10, 2 5s are 10, 2 2s are 2. So answer is 149.452 is the value of mean. Okay, so with respect to the weightage, the mean value will carry 1 mark, empirical formula will carry 1 mark, table will carry 1 mark, this whole table will carry 1 mark, this formula substitution will carry another 1 mark, and the mean value, where is this? So median value, the median value will carry 1 mark. So total it is 5 marks question. Okay, so in this way the questions related to statistics chapter of sample question paper are been solved. If you have any doubts with respect to these 2 questions, kindly mention in the comment section. I'll definitely check and respond to you accordingly. And if you have any doubts related to statistics or the previous chapters which you have covered in our live sessions, that is from past 3 to 4 days, and trying to make it continuous sessions. So past 12 chapters also, if you have any doubts, you can also kindly mention in the comment section, or else you can post any question directly in my community section, which I have enabled for all my subscribers. Okay, so just giving a small recap of what we covered today. So we have started with the formulas for normal numbers kind of series. If they give you how to find the mean value, and then standard method, it is sigma fi x by fi, then the Nesson mean method, a plus sigma fi dA by sigma fi, and then we have step deviation method, which is a plus sigma fi ui by sigma fi into h, where u is xi minus a by h. Nesson mean method, di value is xi minus a. And then we have covered what is median. You have explained what is cumulative frequency and what is the formula for median. Same way for mode. Mode is the most repeated value, and if it is for discrete, you have to use this formula, which is L plus f1 minus f0 by 2f1 minus f0 minus f2 into h. And then we have empirical formula. This is called empirical formula. This is very important, and from using this you will get at least 2 to 3 marks. And then we started with the sample paper solution. 17th is the first MCQ from this chapter. They have provided you median of set of numbers, and they say that it is increased by 2. What will be the new median? And then 35th question is a famous question. There they have provided A or B. A question they have asked related to modal and mean, and the B part they have asked related to median. They are also asked using the empirical formula how to solve it. Okay, so for this we have find out the value of x using the mode formula. Got it. And using that x formula in the table we found the mean value as well using assumed mean method. Okay, then they have the second question. They have provided you less than 140, less than 145 kind of table, and they are asked to find what is the median value. So for that we have to first find the CA, that is class intervals, and then we found the f value from the cumulative frequency, because they have provided the cumulative frequency directly. They haven't provided frequency values. Okay, so just using this CF table. And for median, always remember the CF which is present here is not from the median class, it is for the one preceding the median class. That is very much important. Okay, so here the median class is this one, because total numbers are 51. 51 by 2 is around 26, so it is present in this class. So this is the median class. So one before this preceding class will be the CF value, so 11 will be the CF value for our case. Okay, so L is this one, which is 145, n by 2, 51 by 2 minus CF value is 11 preceding class, into H is 5 by 18. Okay, so while substituting we got the median value, and then using the empirical formula I got the mean value. Okay, so in this way the statistics chapter questions of the sample paper has been solved, and in the next video we'll cover the last chapter questions, which is of probability. So thanks for watching. We'll meet again tomorrow with the last chapter, which is probability. So for any doubts or queries, kindly mention in the channel community tab. Or comment section. Okay, I'll be really happy to solve any comments and the sentence solve any questions related to the mentioned in the community section. Okay, so thanks for watching. We'll meet again in the next video, mostly by tomorrow around 1 or 1:30 p.m. with probability chapter concepts.